At a time where there was no inter-island quarantine, my bebe and I traveled to Big Island from Oahu with my family at first to attend the funeral. Then after a few days, my family left and we got to spend the rest of the week at Big Island on our own. So yeah, this video is gonna show you how to travel to Big Island on a budget because, you know, we be broke college students. When we arrived to Hilo, we first went to Ken's House of Pancakes because it was one of the only places open. This was a cute diner to have some great local food. Then we stayed at the Airbnb called the Cute Convenient Cottage in the heart of Hilo. And at night, you'll hear these coqui frogs everywhere. Watch him, Coqui! And do it again! Yes! The next day, we went to Volcanoes National Park, but it was kind of lame because everything was closed and there was no lava flowing anywhere. Hi, family! We're looking for something else to do during the day, so we went to Punalu'u Beach. The place that's known for the black sand. It's also known for green sea turtles, and they were just chilling in this area blocked off so no humans can disturb them. Right now we're heading to this abandoned thing here. Yeah, I really don't know how to vlog. Anyway, we found this cool abandoned place at Punalu'u Beach that must have been some sort of luau tourist attraction back in the day, but now it's completely graffitied over and trashed. Ooh. That night we were feeling a little creative and we were like, let's put a leash on a coqui frog. The next morning, we walked from our cute convenient cottage in the heart of Hilo to the Hilo Farmers Market. We went on a Saturday, which is one of the best days to go besides Wednesday. Also, this papaya is super cheap. Like, they had such great exotic fruit here for such great prices. Here's my bebe buying me rambutan. I never tried rambutan before, but it looks interesting. And you really can't leave Hilo without going to Two Ladies Kitchen. Hi, parents. Then we drove to the lookout to go and see Waipi'o Valley. Then it was time to go up Mauna Kea. You can only drive up to the summit if you have a 4-wheel drive, so that's why we rented a Toyota 4Runner. Mauna Kea is a very sacred place to the Hawaiian people, and it was a huge privilege for me to be there. Right now, there are still plans to build a 30-meter telescope here on this beautiful Mauna, so it is our duty to protect this cultural site. Ku kiai Mauna. And then we made the hour-long drive back to the cute convenient cottage in the heart of Hilo. One night later, we went to the Rainbow Falls Lookout. After this, we dropped my family off at the airport, and then Keenan and I made our way to Pee Falls. And then we ended up exploring this waterfall in the area. Although definitely be careful if you do because it gets dangerous. And if you go up the road, it looks like there's a bunch of different waterfalls you can explore as well. Piggies! Piggies everywhere. We drove to Carl Smith Beach Park, and honestly, this was one of the most beautiful coastlines I've ever seen. We had these bentos for dinner, enjoying them next to this nice view. After we finished eating, we made our way over to the Liliuokalani Park and Gardens because it's pretty nearby, and enjoyed the sunset together. After driving about 30 minutes on the highway, we had to face this 15-minute long gravel road to our Airbnb. This was the cheapest Airbnb I could find, so it was definitely small and only had the necessities really. It was only $30 a night. I couldn't really complain. Look at this guy picking me my favorite flowers. Beautiful. Thank you. So, Keenan and I have about an hour and 41 minutes left to get to Waipi'o Valley from our Airbnb, and we're just gonna take the scenic drive and see how it goes. Our first stop was the Hilo Farmers Market again, so that we could pick up some more fruit for the long drive ahead. I mainly just wanted to pick up some more rambutan because it became one of my new favorite fruits. Got some doo-doo water in here today and a cool tasting. On the way to Waipi'o Valley, we made a pit stop to the famous Akaka Falls. Nearby, there's the Hakalau Beach Park, but the road was closed, so we ended up walking the whole way down. Also, side note, there's so many wild avocados in Big Island. So the road was closed to get down here, but it took us about 5 minutes to walk down here, and now we get a view of this bridge. The water's looking pretty doo-doo colored today, I'd say. We just came across the biggest coconut ever. A big nut. Now we're driving on top of the bridge we were just underneath, and after a little while we made it. We then started our descent on the super long, steep road to Waipi'o Valley because our rental car could not handle this. Day 3 of walking down Waipi'o Valley, and my knees are gonna break. After my knees broke, we made it! We celebrated our victory by breaking open this EOS bomb looking ass rambutan. It's kinda like lychee, but I'd say the taste is better. Because as if we didn't have enough fruit, here's me trying to break open a coconut. They were actually everywhere on this beach. I don't think it's gonna work. Then it was my baby's turn to break open the nut. And this is why we came to Waipi'o Valley, to see some wild horses. We saw this horse crossing the stream from over there, so we had to check it out. But first, we had to pass the wise guardian of the river. He eventually let us through, and we made our way across the stream. The rocks were pretty slippery and the water was moving pretty fast, so definitely be careful if you want to go through this stream. But check out this view though. So Keenan and I are just exploring Waipi'o Valley right now. My baby is so slow. Wow. We saw the most incredible scenery here. Like, this is insane. We kept walking down the road into Waipi'o Valley, not knowing what we'd be looking for, and we came across this gigantic waterfall. Walking around this valley might have been my favorite part of this trip. We ended our journey at this river crossing because it was getting late and we had to get back to our car soon. So I attempted to hitch a ride from a local, and by miracle he actually picked us up. He literally saved us because if we had to walk back, it would have been so bad. And that's the end of part 1 of my adventure. If you stayed this long, thank you so much for watching, and I'll be coming out with part 2 soon. Bye!